If you felt that scary tingling in your legs when you stand up, or noticed your hands shaking more than they used to, your body is sending you a desperate message. And most doctors won't tell you this one simple truth that could change everything for you. 3 months ago, my 72-year-old neighbor could barely walk to her mailbox without her legs feeling like they were going to give out. Today, she's dancing at her granddaughter's wedding. The difference? 8 specific collagen snacks that most people have no idea about. Listen, I'm about to share 8 collagen-packed snacks that can help stop that nerve tingling, strengthen those wobbly legs, and get your body feeling 20 years younger. But here's the thing, you must watch until the very end, because snack number 8 is the game changer that combines everything we'll talk about today. Skip it, and you'll miss the most powerful combination for rebuilding your nervous system. Number 1. Beef bone broth. Let's start with what I call liquid gold beef bone broth. Now, I know what you're thinking. Really? Soup? But listen to this, because what I'm about to tell you will change how you think about this simple food forever. Beef bone broth contains both type 1 and type 3 collagen. That's the exact combination your nerves and blood vessels are crying out for. While most people are popping expensive supplements that cost $60 a bottle, you could be sipping this liquid miracle for less than $2 a serving. But here's where it gets really interesting. When you simmer beef bones for 12 to 24 hours, something magical happens. The heat breaks down the collagen into smaller molecules called peptides. These peptides are so small they can slip right through your intestinal wall and get to work immediately on your damaged nerves. I had a client, Robert, who came to me with severe neuropathy in his feet. His doctor told him it was permanent nerve damage from diabetes. Robert started drinking bone broth every morning, and within 6 weeks, he could feel his toes again for the first time in 3 years. His doctor was stunned. Here's what happens when you drink bone broth consistently. Those type 1 collagen fibers literally rebuild the protective coating around your nerves. Imagine rewiring your house with brand new cables instead of those old, frayed ones that keep shorting out. The type 3 collagen goes to work on your blood vessel walls, making them stronger and more flexible so blood can flow freely to every part of your body. The best part? Make it your morning ritual. Heat up a mug of bone broth instead of that 3rd cup of coffee. Your joints will thank you, your circulation will improve, and those tingling episodes, they start becoming a thing of the past. You can make a huge batch on Sunday and heat up a cup each morning all week. But bone broth is just the beginning. Wait until you hear about the fish skin secret that most people throw away. It's segment 2, and it's going to blow your mind because this one food can actually reverse nerve damage. Number 2, salmon with skin. Okay, confession time. How many of you peel the skin off your salmon? Stop right there. You're literally throwing away the most valuable part of the fish. That skin you're tossing. It's packed with type 1 collagen plus omega-3 fatty acids. It's like nature designed the perfect nerve repair kit and wrapped it in fish skin. But here's what most people don't know. Salmon skin contains a special type of collagen called marine collagen that's actually absorbed 150% faster than land animal collagen. Research from the Journal of Neuroinflammation shows that omega-3s reduce nerve inflammation by up to 40%, while collagen provides the building blocks for nerve regeneration. You're literally getting a 2-for-1 deal. But it gets even better than that. The omega-3 fatty acids in salmon skin, specifically DHA and EPA, actually help your body transport collagen directly to damaged nerve tissue. It's like having a GPS system that guides the healing proteins exactly where they need to go. Let me tell you about my friend Margaret. She's 68 and had been dealing with restless leg syndrome for years. Couldn't sleep, legs would cramp up, that awful burning sensation. Her doctor prescribed medication that made her drowsy all day. Then she started eating salmon with the skin on, twice a week. Here's how to make salmon skin delicious. Pat the fish dry. Season the skin side with just salt, pepper, and a little paprika, then place it skin side down in a hot pan with a tiny bit of oil. Don't move it. Let it cook for about 4 minutes until the skin is crispy, then flip it for just 2 more minutes. The skin becomes like bacon, crispy, flavorful, and packed with healing collagen. Within 3 weeks, Margaret was sleeping through the night. No more leg cramps, no more burning sensation. She told me it was like someone flipped a switch. That's the power of giving your nerves exactly what they need to heal. Speaking of crispy skin, segment 3 is about another skin that most people avoid, but it's actually a collagen powerhouse hiding in plain sight. This one might surprise you. Number 3, chicken skin. I can hear some of you saying, But chicken skin is bad for you. Wrong. That's old thinking from the fat-phobic 1980s that's keeping you weak and tired. Chicken skin contains type 2 collagen, which specifically targets your cartilage and blood vessel elasticity. This isn't just about joints, it's about getting your blood flowing properly to every nerve in your body. Here's the science they don't want you to know. When your blood vessels lose elasticity, your extremities don't get proper circulation. Result? Tingling, numbness, and that heavy feeling in your legs when you try to walk upstairs. But chicken skin contains the exact proteins your blood vessels need to stay young and flexible. Type 2 collagen is different from what we talked about with bone broth. While type 1 collagen rebuilds nerve sheaths, type 2 collagen repairs the tiny capillaries that feed your nerves. Think of it as fixing both the electrical wires and the power grid that supplies them. I had a gentleman named Frank in one of my seminars who raised his hand and said, "I can't feel my feet when I wake up in the morning." It takes 20 minutes of walking around before the numbness goes away. Classic circulation problem. The secret is in how you cook chicken skin. Don't fry it in a pool of oil like KFC. Instead, here's what you do. Take chicken thighs, pat them dry, season with herbs like rosemary and thyme, then roast them skin side up at 425 degrees for about 25 minutes. The skin gets golden and crispy, the fat renders out, and you get pure collagen goodness. Frank started eating chicken thighs with the skin on 3 times a week. After just 1 month, he told me he wakes up with full sensation in his feet. No more morning numbness, no more shuffling around waiting for feeling to return. But here's something most people don't realize. Chicken skin also contains elastin, a protein that works alongside collagen to keep your blood vessels stretchy. As we age, we lose elastin even faster than collagen, and chicken skin is one of the few foods that can replace both. Now, if chicken skin surprised you, wait until segment 4. We're talking about the part of the egg that most fitness experts tell you to avoid, but it's actually your nerve's best friend and the secret to making your own collagen. Number 4. Egg whites. Egg whites. I bet you think they're boring, right? Maybe you even buy those expensive egg white cartons at the store. Well, I'm about to change everything you think you know about egg whites because they're actually a proline powerhouse, and proline is the secret ingredient your body needs to make its own collagen. Here's something most people don't know. Your body can actually manufacture collagen, but only if it has the right raw materials. Proline from egg whites is like giving your internal collagen factory premium fuel. Without enough proline, your body literally can't build new collagen, no matter how much bone broth you drink. Studies show that people who eat egg whites regularly have 23% higher levels of natural collagen production. That's your body literally healing itself from the inside out, creating brand new collagen fibers to replace the damaged ones. But there's more to the story. Egg whites also contain glycine, another crucial amino acid for nerve health. Glycine acts like a natural anti-inflammatory for your nervous system. Remember those shooting pains you sometimes get? That's inflammation attacking your nerves. Glycine helps calm that inflammation down. Let me share something personal with you. My own mother, she's 74 now, started having tremors in her hands about 2 years ago. Simple things like buttoning her shirts or writing checks became frustrating struggles. I convinced her to start eating a 3-egg white omelet every morning. But here's my favorite trick, and this is important. Make a 3-egg white omelet with some spinach and mushrooms. You're getting the proline plus the B vitamins your body needs to actually use that collagen effectively. The spinach provides folate, which helps your body process amino acids, and the mushrooms add selenium, which protects your newly formed collagen from damage. After 6 weeks of this routine, my mother's tremors were noticeably better. After 3 months, she could write thank you notes to her great-grandchildren again. Her doctor couldn't believe the improvement. Here's another thing most people miss about egg whites. They're incredibly versatile. You can scramble them with herbs, make them into a protein-packed smoothie, or even bake them into little protein muffins. The key is consistency. Your body needs that steady supply of proline to keep the collagen factory running. The science behind this is fascinating. When you eat proline-rich foods like egg whites, your body breaks down the protein into individual amino acids. Then it reassembles those amino acids into collagen chains specifically designed for whatever tissue needs repair. It's like having a smart construction crew that knows exactly where to work. Egg whites are powerful, but segment 5 might shock you. We're talking about a snack that's been unfairly demonized by health food purists, but it's actually one of nature's most concentrated collagen sources. This might be controversial, but the results speak for themselves. Number 5. Pork rinds, low sodium. I know. Pork rinds? I can see some of you rolling your eyes. Isn't that junk food? Not the right kind. And I'm about to prove to you why this humble snack might be the most underrated healing food in America. Here's what'll blow your mind. Quality pork rinds contain more collagen per ounce than any other snack food. We're talking about pure skin and connective tissue, exactly what your weak muscles and tired nerves need. A single ounce of good pork rinds has more collagen than 2 cups of bone broth. The collagen in pork skin is specifically rich in glycine, an amino acid that helps repair damaged nerve pathways. It's like sending tiny repair crews throughout your nervous system with all the tools they need to fix the damage. But here's where people go wrong. They buy those bright orange, artificially flavored pork rinds loaded with MSG and sodium. Those are junk food. What you want are simple, clean pork rinds with just 3 ingredients: pork skin, salt, and maybe a little pepper. Let me tell you about my neighbor Jim. This man was a skeptic if I ever saw one. He's a retired electrician, practical as they come. When I mentioned pork rind, he laughed and said, "Those things will kill you." But Jim was struggling with something that really bothered him. His hands had developed a tremor that made his precise electrical work impossible. He couldn't even thread a needle anymore, something that frustrated him endlessly. His doctor said it was just age-related nerve degeneration, nothing to be done. I finally convinced Jim to try good quality pork rinds, just a small bag twice a week. I explained that his nerves needed the specific proteins found in connective tissue, and pork rinds are essentially concentrated connective tissue. The transformation was remarkable. After a month of adding pork rinds to his diet, Jim could hold his hands steady enough to do detailed work again. He actually started building model airplanes, something he hadn't been able to do in years. He told me later that he felt like he got his confidence back. Here's the science behind why pork rinds work so well. Pork skin collagen contains all 18 amino acids your body needs for nerve repair, but it's especially rich in the ones that are hardest to get from other sources. Plus, it's already in a form that your digestive system can break down quickly. The key is choosing the right pork rinds. Look for ones from pastured pigs if possible, with minimal ingredients and low sodium. You want to avoid anything with artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. Think of it this way: you're not eating junk food. You're eating concentrated connective tissue that your body desperately needs. Some of the best brands I've found are Epic, 4505, and Wild. They're usually in the natural food section, not with the regular chips. Yes, they cost more, but you're getting medicine, not just a snack. But if you want something that feels more like dessert while still rebuilding your nerves, segment 6 is going to make you very happy. This one tastes like a treat, but works like medicine. Number 6. Sugar-free gelatin dessert. Gelatin dessert. Finally, something that feels like a treat. But this isn't your grandmother's Jell-O full of sugar and artificial colors. What I'm talking about is pharmaceutical-grade healing disguised as dessert. Here's the beautiful thing about gelatin. It's pre-broken down collagen. Your digestive system can absorb it almost immediately, sending those healing proteins directly to your nerves and joints. While other collagen sources take hours to digest and break down, gelatin gets to work within 30 minutes. The science is incredible. Gelatin contains all the amino acids needed for nerve repair, but in a form your body can use immediately. It's like the difference between eating a whole apple and drinking apple juice. Both are good for you, but one gets into your system much faster. But here's what makes gelatin especially powerful for nerve health. It's particularly rich in glycine and proline in the exact ratios your body needs for optimal nerve function. Glycine calms inflammation in your nervous system, while proline provides the building blocks for new nerve tissue. Let me tell you about my client Susan. She's 63 and had been dealing with diabetic neuropathy for years. The burning sensation in her feet was so bad she couldn't wear closed-toe shoes. Her doctor had tried various medications, but they either didn't work or had side effects she couldn't tolerate. I suggested she try making her own sugar-free gelatin desserts using unflavored gelatin powder. At first, she was skeptical. How is dessert going to help my nerve pain? But she was willing to try anything. Here's my favorite recipe. Take 1 packet of unflavored gelatin and dissolve it in a 1/4 cup of cold water. Let it bloom for a few minutes until it looks spongy. Then add 3/4 of a cup of hot herbal tea. I like chamomile or ginger tea for their anti-inflammatory properties. Stir until the gelatin completely dissolves. Add a few drops of liquid stevia to sweeten it naturally. Then pour it into small cups and refrigerate until set. You can add fresh berries for extra antioxidants and flavor. It tastes like a light, refreshing dessert, but you're actually giving your nervous system exactly what it needs to heal. Susan started having one of these gelatin cups every afternoon as a healthy snack. Within 2 weeks, she noticed the burning sensation was less intense. After a month, she could wear regular shoes again for the first time in years. After 3 months, the neuropathy pain was almost completely gone. But here's another fantastic way to use gelatin. Mix the unflavored powder into smoothies. You can't taste it at all, but it turns a regular smoothie into a nerve-healing powerhouse. I like to blend gelatin powder with frozen berries, a little coconut milk, and stevia. It's like having a milkshake that rebuilds your nervous system. Studies show that people who eat gelatin regularly have improved nerve conduction speed. That means faster, clearer signals between your brain and your extremities. No more delayed reactions. No more that fuzzy feeling in your hands and feet. The best part about gelatin is that you can have it every day without any side effects. Unlike medications that can cause liver problems or interact with other drugs, gelatin is just food. Pure, healing food that happens to taste like dessert. Gelatin is amazing, but segment 7 gives you collagen plus something that protects your nerves from future damage. This one's a game changer for long-term nerve health. Number 7, tuna, fresh or canned. Tuna, most people think of it as just protein, but it's so much more than that. Tuna is like a multivitamin for your nervous system, packed with collagen and selenium, a mineral that acts like a bodyguard for your nerves. While the collagen in tuna rebuilds damaged nerves, selenium protects them from future oxidative damage. Think of selenium as rust-proofing for your nervous system. It prevents the kind of cellular damage that leads to nerve problems in the first place. Here's something most doctors won't tell you. Selenium deficiency is incredibly common in people over 55, and it's directly linked to nerve problems and muscle weakness. The soil in many parts of America is selenium poor, which means the foods grown in that soil are also selenium poor. But tuna is different. Because it's a deep-sea fish, tuna accumulates selenium from plankton and smaller fish throughout its lifetime. A single serving of tuna provides more selenium than most people get in an entire week from other foods. When you eat tuna, you're getting a double benefit. The collagen helps repair existing nerve damage, while the selenium creates a protective shield around your newly rebuilt nerves. It's like renovating a house and then installing a security system to protect your investment. Let me share a story about my friend Richard. He's 71 and was having serious problems with balance and coordination. He'd been falling more frequently, and his doctor was worried about him living alone. Richard was frustrated because he'd always been active and independent. I suggested he add tuna to his diet 3 times a week. Fresh tuna is best, but even canned tuna works. Just choose the kind packed in water, not oil. The oil can interfere with the absorption of the selenium and other minerals. Richard started making tuna salad, but instead of mayonnaise, he mixed it with mashed avocado, a little lemon juice, and some chopped celery. The healthy fats in avocado actually help your body absorb the selenium more effectively. Within 6 weeks, Richard's balance had improved noticeably. He wasn't grabbing onto furniture when he walked anymore. After 3 months, he was back to taking his daily walks around a neighborhood, something he'd stopped doing because he was afraid of falling. But here's another incredible thing about tuna. It contains omega-3 fatty acids that work synergistically with collagen. While the collagen rebuilds your nerve tissue, the omega-3s reduce inflammation throughout your nervous system. It's like having a construction crew and a cleanup crew working together. The selenium in tuna also supports your body's own production of glutathione, which is your body's master antioxidant. Glutathione protects your nerves from the kind of damage caused by high blood sugar, stress, and environmental toxins. Now, here's a pro tip. If you're buying canned tuna, look for brands that specifically mention selenium content on the label. Some brands test higher than others, and you want to maximize your selenium intake for optimal nerve protection. You can eat tuna as salad, grill fresh tuna steaks, or even add canned tuna to omelets or soup. The key is consistency. Aim for 3 servings per week to maintain optimal selenium levels in your body. Tuna is powerful for both healing and protection, but we've saved the absolute best for last. Segment 8 is the combination that ties everything together, and it's the one thing that can accelerate all the healing we've talked about by 300%. This is the secret that changes everything. Number 8. High-protein yogurt plus collagen powder. Here it is, the game changer I promised you. This isn't just another snack. It's a strategic combination that multiplies the effectiveness of every other collagen food we've discussed today. When you combine high-protein yogurt with quality collagen powder, something magical happens. The probiotics in yogurt improve your gut health, which means better absorption of all the collagen we've talked about today. But that's just the beginning of why this combination is so powerful. Research shows that people with healthy gut bacteria absorb 60% more amino acids from collagen sources. That means every other collagen snack we've discussed becomes more effective when you add this combination to your routine. It's like upgrading your body's entire absorption system. But here's the real kicker. The protein in yogurt provides immediate amino acids for muscle strength, while the collagen powder gives you the long-term building blocks for nerve repair. It's like having a pit crew for your body, immediate fuel plus long-term maintenance. The probiotics in yogurt do something most people don't know about. They actually help your body manufacture B vitamins, especially B12, which is crucial for nerve health. B12 deficiency is one of the leading causes of nerve problems in older adults, and many people don't absorb B12 well from supplements. Let me tell you about Helen, one of my most remarkable success stories. She's 67 and came to me in pretty rough shape. Helen had been experiencing severe fatigue, her legs felt weak and shaky, and she was having memory problems that scared her. Her doctor had run tests and said everything looked normal for her age. But Helen knew something was wrong. She used to be vibrant and active, and suddenly she felt like she was aging rapidly. I recommended she start having Greek yogurt with collagen powder every afternoon as a snack. We used plain Greek yogurt because it has twice the protein of regular yogurt, and I had her mix in 1 scoop of unflavored collagen powder plus some fresh berries. The transformation was remarkable. Within 2 weeks, Helen had more energy. After a month, her leg strength had improved so much she could climb stairs without holding the railing. After 6 weeks, her mental clarity was back. But the real test came at 3 months. Helen called me, almost crying with joy. She had spent 3 hours working in her garden, something she hadn't been able to do in over a year. She said she felt like herself again for the first time in months. Here's why this combination works so well. The yogurt provides an immediate source of complete protein that your muscles can use right away. The collagen powder provides the specific amino acids your nerves need for long-term repair. And the probiotics create an environment in your gut where both proteins can be absorbed optimally. But not all yogurt is created equal. You want Greek yogurt with at least 15 grams of protein per serving, and make sure it has live active cultures. Avoid yogurts with artificial sweeteners or lots of added sugar. They can actually interfere with the healing process. For the collagen powder, look for grass-fed, pasture-raised sources. Marine collagen is absorbed fastest, but bovine collagen works well too. Avoid collagen powders with lots of additives or artificial flavors. I recommend having this combination as your afternoon snack around 3 or 4 p.m. That's when your blood sugar naturally dips, and your body is primed to absorb and use these nutrients most effectively. You can make it more interesting by rotating different berries. Blueberries one day for brain health, strawberries the next for vitamin C, raspberries for fiber. Each berry adds its own healing compounds to the mix. The beautiful thing about this combination is that it tastes like a treat, but it's actually the most powerful nerve-healing food you can eat. It's like having dessert that rebuilds your nervous system. Which of these 8 foods are you going to try first? I'd love to hear about your results. Your journey back to strength starts with your very next meal.